Hello, hello, hello. This is Nikki. Tonight is going to be a collective energy read. Take what you need and leave the rest. Okay, Spirit guys, please give me a clear reading for the collective. What messages are in the essence of the air tonight? Messages, I have the Chariot, the Fool card. You are taking a leap of faith, and you're moving forward and taking. You made a decision, and you're going to go for it. Whatever it is you're going to go for it. Go for the gusto. Got the King of Cups. Got the Three of Cups. Two of Pentacles. The Sun card. I don't read reversals unless I get called to do so. So I turn the Sun card right side up. Okay. All right, messages from the universe for the collective here. What's going on? You're going to make a leap. You're going to take the chance at doing something that you've probably always wanted to do, and it's going to turn out all gravy for you. We've got a lot of cups here, too, a lot of feelings here. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the communication card, Eight of Wands. Okay. So you're taking a leap of faith, moving forward. Maybe you want to maybe you want to join a band, play music or something. Okay. There's something that you've always wanted to do. You're finally going to put yourself out there and just do it. Like he says, just do it. We're going to start from the bottom and we're going to work our way up. Okay. You're going to take a few people with you too. Your homeboys, your homegirls, people who you've kicked it with, some ideas you've shot for each other. I'm going to have your back when I get ready to do this. Let's go. Let's celebrate. So whatever it is you're going to do, you're going to celebrate with your comrades. You're going to celebrate with your homegirls or your homeboys. You're going to make that decision and you're going to celebrate. I made my decision up, so let's toast to this, okay? I have this Two of Pentacles next to the Sun card. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What are you so indecisive about? What are you so indecisive about? Four of Wands. You're afraid that things won't be the same at home if you leave or make a decision. Whatever it is you're wanting to do, you don't think that your home life will still be the same. Okay, just communicate with the people in your home. If it's a lover, your family, whoever, just have to communicate and let these people know this is something that you've always wanted to do. This is going to make you happy. Okay. Got the Sun card. And you're going to say, bye, I'm out of here. I'm going to work. Maybe you're wanting to go to another city or another state to work, okay? And you're telling your family, look, I'm a little bit nervous about this, but this is something that I've always wanted to do. You're separating yourself from your family and you're moving to a new location, okay? We got this Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups, but it's like you have to put yourself out there if you want to be happy, okay? Even if you decide to go with somebody who they don't agree with. Maybe you're going to another state to be with a lover, or maybe you going to another state to be with a friend or whatever, because your friend went there a few years ago and they said, well, you should come here where I am and get you a job, and you know, you can wreck some shit, that kind of stuff. You know, you can come up here and get away from your family or whatever. Okay, we have here the Six of Cups. Okay, or this may be somebody. We have here the Six of Pentacles. This may be somebody from your past who's saying, well, you know, I haven't seen you in a lot of years. Why don't you just come here where I am? You can stay with me for a couple of months until you get settled, or you can get on your feet. Or maybe this is somebody who you used to really love and care about, and they're coming back for you to take you to where they are now, to a different state. At the very least, you're going to be a little bit worried about your home life. Am I going to be able to do this? Is it going to be the same? Am I going to feel like home when I get there? Okay. You're going to celebrate with your buddies and you're going to say, I'm out of here. I'm done. Okay. You'll make that decision, but you have to do what's best for you. You're welcoming in, or you're welcoming somebody who you still have near and dear feelings for, and they want to take you away. They want to take you on a new path. Maybe your emperor or your empress here. Okay. Somebody who you really care about, or this is just an endeavor that you've always wanted to do. I'm going to another city. I'm going to another state or another city, and I'm going to do me for a change, okay? Instead of always thinking about other people, I have to think about myself. I have here the King of Swords, and I have here the Three of Wands. So you're going to make that decision to cut out. I can't say what no longer serves you, but you're going to cut out that inner part of you that's been holding you back for a long, long time, and you're headed toward a new path. A new pathway, okay? All because it's time. You know, you can't always stay in one place and think that everything's going to be okay. There's probably always been a part in you that said, I'm ready to go. There's something different that I need to do. I was meant to do something different in my life. What is this new pathway about for you? Okay. What is this new pathway about for you? Got the King of Swords. You got the Knight of Pentacles too. Okay. This is like an offer for you. You're being led to get another job. You know, move to another city or state, or do something that's beneficial to you. Put yourself out there. That if you've always had a dream to do something in San Francisco, and you live somewhere in the Midwest, how is it ever going to benefit you if you're still stuck at home? Okay, and you can't always please those people around you. You can't always please your family. You have to think about yourself. What about you? What about your feelings? What about your wants, needs, and desires? You have to think about you. I have your Temperance. You have to remember. You have to be fair to yourself. You have to. You love your family and you love your friends, but hell, what about you? Move on. It's time for you to move on and follow your dreams. Follow your path. Okay, it's there for you to follow. It's time. Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, the Queen of Cups. The Four of Pentacles, but you're nervous. I see. And we got the Page of Wands. So you're very, very passionate about something. What is it that you want to do for yourself? Okay. There is positive movement forward, and it's going to be a blessing. You know, they had a commercial years ago. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota. And you're going to be jumping for joy. Oh, what a feeling. Because this is something that you've always wanted to do. This is your desire, your deepest dream. With this Knight of Pentacles, you can put yourself out there and offer whatever it is you want to offer to the right people. But for whatever reason, you're holding on to it. You're really, really stuck. And you're afraid to move forward, but you can. The pathway is clear for you to move forward. But you want to give this Page of Wands energy. It's not enough. You have enough within you to give the Knight of Pentacles, you know, to offer your value to people, but you still up in your feelings. It's like the kid in you wants to stay stuck and in the past instead of moving forward, being grown and older and getting out on your own. You have to remember, this is about you. What do you want? Treat yourself fairly, okay? You're so used to doing for other people and pleasing other people. Well, what about you? It's your turn to shine now, Emperor or Empress. What about you? It's time for you to show your worth. It's time for you to show your glory. Put yourself out there. It's time. What are you headed for? What are you so nervous about? You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have a clear pathway to discovering who you really are. Where are you headed on the Chariot? Where are you headed on the Chariot? You have the Five of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, you have this thing about, you think that you're headed for a path of destruction, but you're not. Right now you're in hermit mode because you're afraid, because you think, well, I don't want to go here, I don't want to do this, and then I end up making a mistake. Or maybe I said, well, maybe I shouldn't have stayed at home, maybe I shouldn't have traveled so far away from home, and then you're afraid of hurting the people who have you're afraid. This is what it is. You are afraid of leaving the people who have been dependent on you for years. What about you? Who are you going to depend on? You have so many people depending on you. You're so worried that you're going to hurt them by walking away and leaving. This is your life. Think about you. Think about you. Okay? It's all about your life, you know? Don't let people guilt trip you into staying somewhere where you have outgrown. You can love your family, you can love your friends from afar. Don't let people you love hold you back from your true destiny, because it's going to cause you to get broken all the time. It's going to cause you to people stab you in the back. You're going to feel like you stabbed other people in the back when you leave, because you have a good heart, and people run over people with good hearts. You gotta let it go. Okay? You got the Queen of Wands. You gotta stand up in your power. Okay, you gotta let it go. Stand up in your Queen of Wands power and say, I made my mind up with this judgment. I'm leaving. You know, I love my family, I love my friends, but I have a new life. I have a new destiny ahead of me that I gotta take. I have a new pathway that I have to take. It's time for me to move on. I have the Lover's card here. I have the Seven of Wands. And I have the King of Wands here. Okay, moving on. So once your cycle starts changing for you, You're going to find love. Um, you're going to put yourself out there to be felt, to be seen, to be heard. You are going to meet somebody, a king, a queen, somebody who's more of your caliber, somebody who shares your same vibration. And you all are going to fall for each other. Okay, you got it. You're on a new pathway, a destiny that you need to be taking for yourself. Okay, can't let people you love hold you back. I'm sorry, I don't care who they are. You can't let them hold you back. King of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and you're holding on. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So you're holding on to memories. You're holding on to moments, uh, to things that you never thought that you could possibly do by walking away. And you're not really walking away from family and friends who you really care about, but you have a life to live. You have to think about that. And you're going to communicate with your family and friends. Look, I made my mind up. I made a decision. I have to move forward with my life. So we got the Eight of Wands, and you're moving forward with the Eight of Cups. And you're finally going to come out of being so afraid to move forward and keeping yourself locked down. And you're coming out of this because you've been holding yourself back too long, and it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to pack your shit and go. Where are you headed, though? Where are you headed? Two of Cups. You're headed to love. Okay? To love, because you love yourself and you know that it's time for you to move on with your life, you're going to find love in your new path. Okay? But in order for you to find love, you have to let go love. It's not like let go. It's like you have to love yourself first. Okay? You've done so much for everybody else. What about somebody doing something for you? What about you doing something for yourself? You got to let it go. Okay? It's time for you to move on. Clarify. Give me some more energy for this Two of Cups for the collective. I got the King of Swords. And you cut out, in this case, you didn't cut out what no longer served you. What you are doing is letting go of what you love. You're leaving that behind so you can begin your rebirth, okay? For you to start your life anew. That's why we have the Justice card. So everything can be fair and balanced for you. It's time out for you doing for others. What about you doing for yourself, okay? What about you doing for yourself for a change? Loving yourself first, and so others can see you can love you. We got the Queen of Wands here too, standing up again for yourself. And even though there may be a chunk of your heart missing when you leave your family and friends and your familiar environments, you have a life to live. You can live somewhere else, okay? You may be homesick for a while, but hell, you'll get over it. Ten of Cups, see? Ten of Cups, happiness. Ace of Cups. Leaving to start anew is the best thing that you can possibly do for you, because of the love that you share and how you feel for other people. That's been holding you back. I'm not saying be unfair to the people you love. No, be fair to yourself and walk away so you can begin anew. You need this change. You need this change. Stop being selfish to yourself. Stop being selfish to yourself. You're so wishy-washy when it comes to this situation, but the universe is saying it's time for you to move. It's time for you to let go. You're not hurting the people who you love and care about. You're not being sneaky or doing anything crazy to disrespect them. You're doing something that's good, that's perfect for you and for your life. What about you? You have to think about what you have to think about what you want in your life. Okay, what do you want in your life? See, you're taking a leap of faith and you're moving on. And what are you moving on to? A whole new world. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Okay? And it's going to worry you, yes, that you've left the people you love behind. But look, you have Two of Cups. You have a whole life to live. But you are so afraid to cross that bridge because you think if you cross this bridge that you're going to burn those bridges that you've left behind. No. You're not. You have to stop being so afraid and take that leap of faith and move on with your life. I don't care if you're leaving your family and your friends behind. They'll still be there. But you have to think about you. You have to think about you. Okay? And if they love you like you think they do or like you know they do, they will understand. Okay? They will understand. It's time for you to find you. It's time for you to find your essence, your beauty, your relationship, your soulmate. You're not, it's like your world hasn't, you keep stopping your own world from turning. You keep stopping your wheel of fortune from moving forward because you don't understand how bright your star power really is. It's like the love that you have for other people is holding you back from loving yourself and moving on with your life to create happiness for you to find your soulmate or your twin flame. You're not going to be successful in love until you start your new path, because your new love is on the other path. It's on the other side of your world turning. Okay? It's on the other side. And once you realize this, you're going to find love. You're going to find a relationship that's going to lead to marriage. You're going to, and then you're going to watch your ships pass you by. Okay? If you sit there and wait too long, this opportunity is going to pass you by. But you can't do that. Okay? And then we have Temperance and Four of Pentacles here. Because you're so afraid to move on and to do what you want to do, what you've always been destined to do, you have to sit and think about it. Okay? You have a new pathway that you're so afraid to, you're afraid to cross because you don't know what's on this pathway. Okay? You have to remember, balance the good with the sweet, the bitter with the bad. I'll take it how it resonates. But you're stuck and you're holding down. You're holding down your fort. You're not letting anything enter. You're not letting any ideas go through, even though you have the right of way to take to take this leap of faith. But you're afraid. You keep stopping. You got to have strength. You got to have the strength and understand that when you leave, everything's going to be just fine. Everything's going to be just fine. Because you may just meet your emperor or your empress. Okay? We had that earlier. But yeah, you're gonna meet this person, and they're going to bring you joy and happiness in a wedding for you. You may not get married you may not get married in a church. You may, or some of you may get married in a courthouse, but it's marriage. You know, I don't think that this reading will be for a lot of people. Maybe a couple who see it. Okay. Give me a few closing cards for the collective here. For their life is turning. Your destiny is pushing you into a new direction. We have here your destiny is pushing you into the arms of a lover, of a soulmate. Your destiny is pushing you into the arms of your soulmate or twin flame. Okay? This is what your destiny is telling you. Get away from your current environment. Start a new path and find the person you're destined to be with. Okay? Got the Knight of Wands, the Death card, and we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Moon card. You're really not sure what's going on or what's going to happen. You're not sure what's going to happen when you get to your new destination because you're afraid. Okay? But it's like an APB, all points bulletin is telling you, leave what, it's like you got a lot of things going on in your life with this Seven Cup. You have to deal with family, friends, work issues, all of these other tornadoes and stuff going on in your life. In order for you to cut this stuff out, so much chaos and confusion and you not doing what you want to do with your life, that's not going to lead you anywhere. It's just going to keep you stuck and stagnant. What you have to do, we have the Death card and the Knight of Wands. Move yourself away. Change your perception of the way you live, okay? And offer yourself up to that new path that wants to be coming your way. We got the Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups. And this person is going to offer you love. It's going to offer you your wish fulfillment, anything you've ever wanted. You may not know what's coming up with this Moon card here because you are afraid of change, for one. That's what's taking you so long and that's what's keeping you so stuck. We have this Five of Cups, but you have to understand. You have Two of Cups that you have yet to see, because once you start moving forward and taking a sip out of your cup, you have another cup that's just sitting there that Knight of Cup is going to fill up for you. You all are going to sip from each other's cup and you're going to find your peace of mind. You're going to find happiness. You're going to find your soulmate. You're going to find the person you're destined to be with. You're going to find your wish fulfillment. Okay? But you can't find your wish fulfillment if you're stuck in one place and not moving forward. How is that person going to find you? I'm not saying that your situation may be toxic. It may not be toxic, but it's keeping you stuck because you're afraid to move forward. You are connected to so many individuals in your life, esoterically, energetically, because these people depend on you. Who are you going to depend on? Who are you going to let go to reach your destiny? Because you're so confused. But who are you going to reach for? When are you going to come out of this Nine of Cups energy? When are you going to be done with this hanged man card? Okay, and when are you going to accept the fact that you have a gift that the universe wants to give you? When? Because you're so afraid of leaving your people you love behind. But you got to leave those people you love behind so you can find your look. What did I say earlier? Okay, about you have this Knight of Wands who has a cup. Okay, a cup of love, and you have this cup of love. Okay, you all are going to pour your love into each other's cups, and this is what you're going to get. But how are you going to get love and happiness and marriage, a higher form of a commitment, if you stay stuck where you are? For people to constantly depend on you, you have to remember people are going to over ask because this is what you do. They know they can get this from you. People are too dependent on you. It's time for you to start flourishing and moving outward away from the people who say they love you, because these people are keeping you stifled. These people are keeping you stuck from your true destiny. Okay? I hope this made sense. I'll talk to y'all soon.